What is up, my friends? Good morning. It is an absolutely beautiful, kind of muggy and rainy and all that Monday morning here in Arkansas. I just wanted to log in and let you know that I love you and I care about you. I'm thinking about you, that you're a badass. Focus on your world because you rule your world. Ignore the problems of the world if they're giving you an issue. Focus on you and yours. You got to bring it down smaller. Think positive, be positive, act proactively. I say that all the time. That just means don't fuck yourself over. Be a positive person. Exude positivity wherever you go. If it helps, whistle when you walk around. You know, anything that makes you happy, you'd be surprised what a little bit of singing or whistling will do for you. Even a smile. Now, we got a lot of things that happened this weekend. First and foremost, thank God for America's Navy who went in boats, just regular people too, in Micronesia when that airplane went down. One person is missing. So far, no one else has died. It's unbelievable for an airplane to go down like that, and people were on it like that. U.S. Navy on the beach went and helped out and rescued them people. God bless them rescuers. And just regular people, Micronesians. That Cajun Navy is everywhere. It's when they're needed. That's what happens. We pull together. That's not even the United States. That's the world. We're citizens of the world. We take care of each other. What badasses. Oh, Canada is part of, what is it? The USMC, United States, Mexico, and Canada Trade Agreement. No more NAFTA. Under this plan, our dairy restrictions are lifted, which, it's not a whole lot, but it will be. We'll be selling our dairy north of the border now. What else? Tariffs won't go on cars. Automobiles that are made have to have people who are making a certain wage. I think it's $15 an hour. I'm not sure what it is, but and they also have to be 75 or 78% made from parts made in the United States, just like in Mexico. So you see, we can work this out. They don't buy parts from Canada anymore. From China anymore. So we're trying to cut them out. And China is coming around. You just wait. China is coming around. There's way more. They're out of tariffs. You understand? And the United States has way more that we can tariff on them. You say we're going to lose a trade war with China. That's impossible. The president told you that too. They laughed at the president at the NATO thing. Now let me tell you about this. A couple of people laughed. I went back and watched it. A couple of people laughed. The president said, well, I didn't expect that. Now, he could have ignored it and no one would have said anything. I didn't expect that, but that's okay. And then everybody laughed and applauded. What was the applause for? Okay, now. Oh. What else? Kavanaugh. They investigated the Ramirez claims this weekend. Claims which people say no, that didn't happen. Now, there was somebody who came forward and said that they know who it was, and it wasn't Kavanaugh. So we'll see about that. Nobody has contacted fucking that shill Avenatti yet and his people. We'll see what happens later this week. That's just not credible to me. Come on. That's just not credible. Nothing about that story is credible from Avenatti being involved, someone going to 10 gang rape parties. That just stupid. So they're gonna investigate this. There's other people who have come forward. They're investigating that too. People who say yeah he did, and people say yeah he didn't. In any case, Kavanaugh is probably going to be put on the court. Jeff Flake and his shit that he pulled, it's come out this weekend that was all planned, that even down to the elevator, so that he could do that and feel good about himself. And he went around trying to play up. Jeff Flake wants to be the darling, the one who reached across the aisle and bridged the gap with his I can't even do my eyebrows like he does his. My God. That was all staged bullshit. Just to fuck with your head so that he could say that. Because he's already come out and said, oh no, I could have never done that if I was up for re-election. No way. Why? Because it's not reaching across the aisle. That's fucking your own party and your own people. Oh, man. Let's see what else. White House. Feinstein, Harris, Booker. All these people have their own things to be investigated. Right now, they're going to do an investigation into Dianne Feinstein and her people as to see who leaked this in the first place. Because that's not what Ford wanted. So someone leaked it. Feinstein says she didn't. Well, I think she did. Her and her people did. So we need an investigation. And if they try and say, oh no, don't investigate, well, you know what? If you're innocent, you would want an investigation, Dianne, right? Into your whole background. Your Chinese driver for 25 years, the one that you let sit in for you in certain situations, the one who had, well, complete and total access to you and yours, which you're saying he didn't have access, but no, he did. What else going on? I guess for right now, that's it. You are a badass, and I love you. I care about you, regardless of whether you agree with me or not. But please think about the things I've said. If you think the president was laughed at in NATO, go watch that part of the speech. He wasn't laughed at as much as you think. And you will see people laughing with him. More laughing with him than laughed at him. Because anyone who says that did not watch the speech. Kavanaugh. People are saying Kavanaugh was too aggressive and he didn't show the proper temperament. He acted like a man who was falsely accused, who had worked his entire life with women, doing things. How are you going to build an entire lifetime to be a good person and a wonderful person and do wonderful things for the opposite sex, build them up, and then be accused of something like this? When you have daughters, oh, I would have been so pissed. I'd be pissed anyway. He was nice. This dumbass thing, I mean, it's hard for me to even fathom the idiocy of the left when you have people like Matt Damon coming out and doing that skit on Saturday Night Live. Ridiculous. And I didn't have to watch anything more than the stupid commercial for it. That's how ridiculous it was, and totally off it was. If you watch that and you think that's the way Kavanaugh reacted, quit watching stupid shit like that and go watch it actually happen. People take things that the president says the wrong way because they don't actually listen to the president's speeches. You listen to the fucking fake news tell you what he said rather than listening to what he said. You're ignorant because you don't have knowledge. You have the wrong knowledge. You have fake news, and that's the truth. I used to be like you, those one or two of y'all. I gotta say, there was one person, calls himself Nice Fellow, that I muted for being just a prick. Well, I had to mute him again. I'm just not going to take that. You're not going to be an asshole to me. You're just not. If you want to have some kind of intelligent conversation, that's fine. But to just treat me the way you were treating me and treat other people the way you treat them, fuck you. Nice fella. A piece of shit. People don't treat other people that way. And if it's possible for them to be slapped down, that's the best way of doing it. And since you're not here in front of me, I'll have to digitally slap your ass. Shut the fuck up. I love everybody, even nice fella. I'm just not going to listen to that stupid shit anymore. If you have an intelligent retort, I welcome it. If you have a different point of view, even if it's not intelligent, I still welcome it. We learn only from talking to others, from experience, from hearing different points of view. Because if we're in that same bubble all the time, what you end up with is what the Democrats are. I used to be one, I know. Branch out. If you think Fox News is fake, just watch the ones where they're talking about shit. Because, the Five, or Outnumbered. Because Outnumbered has got, there's strong liberals on them, both of them shows. You can tell by how people complain about them all the time. You know they have your point of view if my side is complaining about it all the time. I'm just saying. In any case, there are unbiased news people out there. And that's not going to be on your regular networks. Neil Cavuto. He's been bitched at for bitching at the president several times. Brett Baer. Always non-partial. He just reports the fucking news. Just saying. You want to hear opinion? Tucker Carlson. Don't even bother. I mean, if you want an extreme this way opinion or that way opinion, you listen to Hannity, but I don't. Occasionally, I watch a little bit of Mad Owl. Sometimes on Sundays, I watch Joy, AM Joy. You cannot you can't rely on anything else on MSNBC. I'm sorry. But I do want you to know I love you and I care about you and I'm thinking about you. That you're a badass. All you got to do is be positive, think positive, get through this day. I love you. Y'all have a good one.
Lil Doggy.